Hi kindergarten, it's Miss Corey. I'm back here with you for math time and learning all about time. Yesterday, we learned about our analog clock and we learned about the two hands that go on our clock. We learned about the shorter hour hand and the longer minute hand. And we talked about how when we say time, we say it's o'clock. So on this clock, we'll notice that the minute hand is pointing up to the 12 and the hour hand is at the 9. Just like I said yesterday, when we say time, we say the hour first. So on this clock, it says that it's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. So when we say 9 o'clock, we might say it like this, the number 9, and then the word o'clock. So we'll say that it's 9 o'clock. And we could also say that for really any of the hours. If the hour was at here, we would say that it is 4 o'clock. Okay, so we could write it with a number and a word, or we can write it on something that's a little different on our digital clock. So if you look at this right here, this is a digital clock, and you'll see a digital clock a lot of times in your car, on your microwave. A lot of people use digital clocks in addition to analog clocks. Analog clocks you might see up on a wall, like in our classroom. It might be on a watch that your mom and dad wears, but we use both types of clocks at the same time, okay, interchangeably. So with this digital clock, if we were to say that this is 4 o'clock, we would write it by writing 4. And then these two dots, they're called a colon, but we have two period looking dots right on top of each other. Again, it's called a colon, so it'd be 4 colon, and then when we say o'clock, the hour is just starting, so the minutes hand is gonna be 0, 0. So o'clock is with 2 zeros. 4 o'clock, okay? Again, if I were to change the o'clock to 7 o'clock, when I write it on a digital clock, I would just change the hour to say 7 while leaving those minute hands at 0, 0. When we say o'clock, the hour just started. When the big minute hand is up at the 12, we write those numbers as 0, 0. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to get some practice by playing a little game. Okay? I will put this game board up on your activity page so that you can play this game by yourself at home for extra practice. Okay? So what's going to happen is I am going to show you an analog clock. What time does this analog clock say? Well, I'm going to draw the minute hand going up to the 12, and then if I grab my other marker, I'm going to draw the hour hand going to the 9. What time is that? 9 o'clock. So I would write that the digital time is 9, 0, 0. 9 o'clock. Okay, let's try another one. What hour does this card say? Good job, kindergarten. It says 3 o'clock. So on my worksheet, I'm going to get this erased. For 3 o'clock, again, I'm going to draw the minute hand all the way up to the 12. And then I'm going to draw the hour hand to the 3. If you notice, Miss Corey's making sure that I'm drawing the minute hand all the way to the top and the hour hand about halfway there. And then I'm going to write 3. What two numbers? 0, 0 for 3 o'clock. Okay, let's do 2 more. Okay, here's our next one. What time does this one say? 10 o'clock. Very good. Okay, I could start by writing the 10, 0, 0 for 10 o'clock. Again, my minute hand goes where? All the way to the top, and my hour hand points to the 10. Very good. Okay, let's look at this last one. This one's a little tricky. What time does this say? If you look really close, you can see that hour hand is right on top of the minute hand. So this one, our minute hand, is going to go right on top of our hour hand. And when it is also pointing to the 12, we're going to be saying that it is 12 o'clock. So when both hands point up to the 12, that is 12 o'clock. Lunchtime, yeah. So 12 o'clock, okay? Your job today is you are going to get a sheet where you read the clock and you write in the time. So you're just writing that digital clock. But like I said, I'm gonna put up this telling time page. I have it in a dry erase sheet. So if you have like a sheet protector, you can put it in and do dry erase. Or if you have some type of dry erase board, chalkboard, anything else like that, you can practice drawing your own hours on an analog clock and the hours on your digital clock. So you can get extra practice if you would like. Thanks for tuning in to learn all about how to tell your time to the hour. Again, this is 12 o'clock. And what time is this? 5 o'clock. Great job. We'll see you tomorrow.